Hello, everyone. My name is Aleš Holacek, and I am a Corporate Vice President for Office Engineering here at Microsoft. I'm delighted to be here today and share with you the new cloud-based servicing of Microsoft 365 apps for enterprise. I'm proud to present the work of our team that designed this new wave of innovations to streamline and increase your confidence in Office servicing and help you unlock the full value of Microsoft 365. Further, we want to help IT pros to modernize operations and focus on playing a strategic role in their business. Last year at Ignite, I had the opportunity to meet many of you in person, especially the IT leaders at Chevron, Mars, and Avanade, who were then focused on moving their ops into cloud, positioning their IT as a differentiator and innovator, while also carefully managing their IT spend. And on top of all of that, they partnered with us as members of our technical advisory board to help define and co-engineer the new capabilities I will be covering today. And so for that, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you. Through this presentation, I will share some of the learnings, best practices, and the value they see 1 year later. I hope you had the chance to watch and listen to Jared Spataro. In his keynote, Jared referenced a survey done by the Boston Consulting Group for business leaders across a large number of industries. 80% reported the need to not only pursue, but also accelerate their digital transformation. As the pandemic unfolded, you have heard from Satya that we have seen 2 years' worth of digital transformation happen in 2 months. School districts of entire countries move into the cloud over a weekend, and multinational corporations, including Microsoft, had to figure out how to support remote work practically overnight. Digital Ignite is another perfect example of this digital transformation. Instead of being with you in a large convention center, I am here in a studio in downtown Seattle. The world has changed, and all of us have to adapt. Through this change, the role of IT grew only bigger. It was always our collective job to build secure, resilient, and well-managed infrastructure. And it paid off. It was you who stepped in to help businesses navigate the disruption caused by the pandemic. In Gartner's COVID survey, 67% of CIOs confirmed that they assume leadership of high-impact initiatives for their companies. 70% of them self-reported that setting up the remote work environment was their most proud accomplishment. But we know that this is not one and done. Working from everywhere is the new norm, and employees expect whenever it is possible. Employees also expect a flawless user experience from wherever they work, and this is becoming a major differentiator for attracting key talent. And on top of all of this is the need to continue driving business results and reducing cost through applying technology and digital transformation. We want to do our part to help you achieve more. We believe that Microsoft 365 apps are an important foundation of every successful company. And up-to-date Microsoft 365 apps deliver the best user experience. Organizations that have adopted Microsoft 365 apps have reported 210% higher user satisfaction with remote work than those that didn't. And if you look at what modern teams are built on, it all just makes perfect sense. Modern and highly functional teams depend on secure but easy information sharing, friction-free collaboration regardless of where you are in the world. You may be in the same conference room or on the other side of the globe. Real-time data insights to help drive confident decision-making. Artificial intelligence and machine learning extensively applied to automate repetitive and hard-to-attain tasks. And for IT, we offer also benefits like greater management, security, and compliance. To learn more, check out Brad Anderson's presentation called Playing Chess on a Trampoline. You also told us that staying up to date is hard and costly. To address this feedback, we worked hard to introduce a new wave of servicing innovations, which I am excited to share with you today. The servicing innovations are built on the familiar concept of our servicing channels. Most of you are familiar with the semi-annual enterprise channel, which ships on predictable cadence and receives new capabilities only every 6 months. It is optimized for a select set of business-critical devices that require extensive validation of all changes. Based on our survey of our customers, typical enterprise has less than 20% of devices that fall into this category. On the other end of the spectrum is the current channel, which contains the latest improvements in performance, security, and productivity, and ships every month. But we received a feedback from our large enterprise customers who want access to all of these new capabilities on a predictable schedule. So in May, we introduced the monthly enterprise channel, which brings together the predictable cadence of the semi-annual channel with all of the innovations of the current channel. These deployment channels are the foundations of the new cloud-based servicing. Our cloud-based servicing has 3 pillars, but in practice, they all deliver one comprehensive service to help you keep your Microsoft 365 apps up to date. The first is Intelligent Insights, which give you quick answers to frequently asked questions, such as App Inventory, that shows all of the devices in your estate that are running Office. Also Added Inventory, that shows a comprehensive list of add-ins and their versions. We know how important role add-ins play for successful update of Office. Version Spread, to show total number of versions within your environment. Security Currency, to show you how well you are adopting the latest security patches. And Deployment Status, to highlight ongoing progress for monthly updates. Now, I would like to invite Amesh Matsukani to show you a demo of some of these insights.
Thanks, Alesh. I'm really excited to show you some of the new capabilities that we're introducing into the Apps Admin Center. As Alesh mentioned earlier, we're providing you insights, and what you could see first here is our new inventory capabilities, where the M365 apps for enterprises are now sending you telemetry and then being able to represent that information in meaningful insights that will help you answer the most common questions that we keep hearing from our customers. For example, as I go directly into this page, I could see the total number of builds that are available to me. You can see I have now 12 builds in my organization here, and something I need to actually go and take care of. For example, I have about 750 unsupported builds. I can drill directly down into this data and then be able to see every version available and the channel associated with it, as well as the total number of devices. If I wanted to look more specifically at the total number of unsupported devices, I can drill in further and get a full comprehensive list. And then even further, I can go ahead and look at every single one of these devices to get more details around the device information, as well as the full Office apps information, as you can see here below. Going back to our inventory page, you can also see that I have a pivot based off the channels. I can see the total number of builds by every channel, click in for further details on exactly how many devices I have there, and then finally click on per channel, which quickly gives me a filtered view of all the devices within that specific channel. And the last 2 cards that I'm going to show you below are a total number of devices. You can see I have about 20,000 devices within my organization, as well as a comprehensive list of all the add-ins. This is one of the biggest questions I get from a lot of customers today, saying that they don't have a full list of every add-in that their users or business units are installing. Now you can see that directly within this portal. I can also click on an add-in and see all the number of versions available and total number of devices. So if I wanted to drill down and get those devices and update them to the latest version, I can quickly do so from this portal. And finally, I want to show you our security currency. Here you can get a quick report to see how well you're doing from a security posture on a monthly basis. Each month, Microsoft releases a set of security patches to ensure that you have the most secure version of the Office apps. And this report will show you how well you're doing from the moment we deliver those updates on Patch Tuesday to the actual goal that you've set. For example, we have set a goal of 5 days and 95% of our devices to be updated with that latest security patch. So we hope that these set of insights help you to better understand how well your organization is doing in adopting the latest versions of the Microsoft 365 apps.
Thank you, Amesh. The second pillar is servicing automation, which we designed to reduce the burden of manual deployment while giving you a complete control. We achieve that by creating a servicing profile for every device in your organization that contains data such as exclusion dates that help you prevent servicing during important events like board meetings, holidays, or tax season. It also gives you the ability to associate devices with a servicing channel so you can categorize them into general purpose and/or business critical. Update waves enable controlled rollouts based on meeting key success criteria, which I will touch on a little later. And we also took into consideration network bandwidth. From your feedback, we know how taxing Office and Microsoft 365 apps updates can be on your network infrastructure. Through all that, we hope for the best, but just like any other good service, we plan for the worst. We included a restore function that brings devices back to the last known version in case of unforeseen issues during or after the rollout. All of these controls are built on platform primitives such as pause, resume, and snooze that are also available to you as a part of the servicing automation controls. And now I'd like to bring back Amesh to demo this for you.
Thanks again, Alesh. What I'm going to show you right now is our new servicing profile. This gives you the opportunity to ring fence a number of devices so you can have them automatically update on a monthly basis directly from the Office CDN while continuing to give you the control that you need. Now let me show you how this works. On my screen here, you can see that I'm getting updates directly from the monthly enterprise channel, the 2007 rollout. I get that build number directly here. And you can see that rollout is starting on 9/8. And with that, we're introducing the concept of waves, where each wave represents a number of devices that we're going to be targeting for updates. Again, focusing on the safe adoption of every single one of these devices to ensure that we have the right set of signals before we move on to the next wave, as well as ensuring that we are being network friendly. For example, in wave 1, we're going to target about 1,500 devices, and you can see the actual updates were successful here. And this goes all the way from wave 1 to 3. In wave 4, 5, and 6, they're continuing to adopt. And once we hit to a good number, we're going to go ahead and finish that last wave. But on the right here, you can see we have a number of devices that actually failed those deployments. So let's go ahead and dive into what some of those issues were. As you can see, I have about 15 devices that actually have insufficient disk space. If I wanted to learn more about this particular issue, I can click here, or I can deep dive into that one particular device. And you can see I do not actually have the number of disk space necessary for the Office updates to occur. And therefore, I can go ahead and provide more disk space onto that box. The next issue you can see here is an HTTP transport error, where again, if I go ahead and click on Learn More, it will take me directly to a support article to provide me some critical information to help me better troubleshoot this particular error. Now going back into the demo here, in the event that there were a number of devices that were already updated and we needed to restore them to that last known version, I could go ahead and restore via an Azure Active Directory group, where if I selected a group, I can take them back to that last known version. And you don't even need to know exactly what that version is because the system and the service already has that information. You have the option to snooze those updates so they automatically go after the next version is available on the Office CDN. Or if I had a third-party application or macro, I can go ahead and pause it and then later on resume those manually to ensure that they're ready to go once that issue has been resolved. For those devices that have yet to be deployed, I have the option to snooze those through the Azure AD group. And we also provide you a number of settings within the servicing profile. These settings are things that we've continuously heard every IT organization ask for. The first one is about ensuring that devices do not get updated during a specific period of time. And the example that Alesh provided earlier is if you were in a tax season or the holiday season or just end of your fiscal year, you could ensure that none of your devices are actually being upgraded during that time. And finally, we have an update deadline. This ensures that your users are able to receive those updates in a reasonable amount of time. And those are the features of the servicing profile. I really look forward to hearing your feedback on how you're implementing this in your organization. Back to you, Alesh.
Thank you, Amesh. The third pillar of innovation is app health, which gives you insights not just during, but also between deployments. We use it to generate reliability and performance guardrails that we apply to proactively detect any issues during the rollout. We promote key app health and currency metrics into the productivity score because we know how important well-functioning apps are to the satisfaction of your employees. We have OneDrive sync reports included to show you the progress on moving your content into cloud. And finally, end user feedback, which gives you, the IT admins, better insight into the sentiment of your users. And back to Amesh to show you these exciting features in action.
Thanks, Alesh. The Microsoft 365 App Health Dashboard gives you an overview of the performance and reliability of your apps and helps you discover new issues within your organization. You can also explore the performance and reliability of your apps across all channels and versions used in your organization and be informed about problems with any of them. This is useful if there's a critical app that needs monitoring regardless of the version you may have in your tenant. Or if you prefer, you can monitor health per the build when you're concerned or trying to validate a specific build or channel. The Microsoft 365 App Health Dashboard will show you performance and reliability insights for all active builds within each update channel. And of course, you can click on any build to see how the app in that specific builds are behaving. We hope that this helps you better understand your organization's health and performance across all the M365 apps.
Thank you, Amesh. At the beginning, I promised to share the experience of your colleagues from the companies on our advisory board. The Chevron IT team told us that they like the guarantee of one update per month with the faster cadence for features and bug fixes. Using the cloud-based servicing and monthly enterprise channel, the Mars team is able to keep up with all the new security features and updates. And the Avanade team told us that the new servicing profile gives them great visibility into the device inventory and the update status without them managing the updates. I am really excited about the progress and the positive impact we have delivered with these teams. But I'm even more excited about what we can achieve together with you and your organizations. So I'm going to leave you with 3 important calls to action. First, sign up for a preview of the modern cloud-based servicing. Second, adopt the monthly cadence through the current channel or the monthly enterprise channel for all of your general purpose devices. And finally, leverage Productivity Score and Microsoft 365 Apps Health to improve and optimize the productivity of the employees in your organization. And just before I close, to give you a sneak peek into some of the additional ways we are responding to your feedback, over the next 12 months, we'll be focusing on integrating even more actionable insights, such as app reliability and performance, into the Productivity Score dashboard. And we will also integrate all of these new servicing capabilities into the Microsoft Endpoint Manager, giving you the choice to manage Office and Microsoft 365 app updates from a single management console. So thank you for joining me today. I am super excited about what I shared, and I hope that you are too. Enjoy the rest of the event, and be sure to go to aka.ms/Microsoft Ignite 2020/Office to take advantage of the other sessions. And please enjoy the rest of Ignite.